Hey everybody, Mazer here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. As you can see, we were quite busy offline with a lot of leveling. We have a crap ton of license points, and we found one of the rarest weapons in the game that we won't be using. Now I'll show you why. Alright, so let's get the ladies out here. And Bosch. So we found the Sittengrat, which gives us... What the hell? Oh, this is going to be a day, isn't it? It gives us 225 attack power, making it the strongest weapon in the game. Not now, in the game. It's one of the strongest weapons. And we have 3 of them. We did not use cheats to get these. These were they're found randomized on a, what is it called? An airship ferry. Okay? I want to show you how powerful these weapons are by going to the location that destroyed us. Okay? Just so you all can see the power and why we will not be using these weapons. Not for the first time. They're also invisible. These are invisible bows. Which is really funny, I think. Yes, but I wanted to show everybody just how powerful these weapons are. Yeah, we did not use a cheat engine to get these either. But basically what you got to do is these are completely randomized. So we used a randomized counter that kept track of the RNG as it was being generated. So we did not force these to spawn, we just monitored numbers until it did spawn on its own. Okay. There is a consistent way you can RNG spam and make it appear with a few things. Okay, so these creatures here completely decimated us last time we played. Alright. And we just killed it in 3 shots. That is how obscenely powerful these bows are. And I'm pretty sure we could even take on the Esper boss with these bows and destroy him. But we're not going to do that. Do you know why? Because this is our first time playing the game, and this would completely trivialize the rest of the game. To put it in perspective, I did trial mode with this and got to trial mode 20 without suffering a single loss. And I could do trial mode single player, just one character, and get to level 12 with just one character. But yes. That is how powerful these weapons are. So I just wanted to show that off. It's really OP. Now, when I play this for the second time, you damn well, damn well know that I'll be using this bow to trivialize and mock everything in this game. Yay! Everyone's level 20 now. Alright, with that out of the way, we're going to fast forward back to the save spot. And get the story back up and running as, properly. Yeah, I knew this bow was going to be powerful, but I didn't realize, like, oh, this powerful. Because sometimes you have to be a certain level to really use the bow properly. Or, not properly, but let's say you get a really high power weapon and elfin bow. Sometimes you'll have to use, even if a low level, you won't do as much damage because, it sucks. There we go. It gives you the attack power, but you're not strong enough to do the actual damage. Now, this game is like, nope, you get... My video quality is bad today? It shouldn't be. We're running green across the board. What about anyone else? Okay, we're all healed again. Now let's use up all these license points we got from playing with trial mode with the bow. Let's see, we'll get some of his... Let's get his... Really? Odd. He has white mage stuff up here. Oh, we could get Vaan's mist ability now, finally. Red Spiral. Don't know what that does, but I like the idea of it. And White Whirl, let's get there. All right, we'll get some green magic. White magic. White magic. White Whirl. New mist ability. Pyroclasm. The hell is that? Restore users MP and mischarge. Nice. All right, let's have them get some hats. Tides of Fate. Let's see. Black Mage. You should get some more powers. Element of Treachery. Get some black magic lore up in here so he is cast stronger spells. Increase status effects. Yes, please. Serenity. Arrow, sleep. I would take those happily. Fira, yes. And we'll get some mystic armor while we're at it. Alright. She has tons of her archer moves, so let's add some battle lore. Make her stronger. Stronger, faster, more dangerous. God dang! We're just making Fran completely OP right now. Ninja swords! Alright, Bosch, what do we got here for you, buddy? The Zodiac Spear! I don't know what that is. But considering it was like so expensive, I'm guessing it would be amazing. The Zodiac Spear was the original super weapon in the game. Ooh, I like that a lot. Alright, she already has the Carcata. Now that is a rare weapon that we will be using. Oh, Pinello, we got you on the Foe Breaker. That's right. We want Petite Pinello to be our heavy hitter, because that would be hilarious. Now we got some powerful stuff on this side. Genji armor. The Insognin whatever shield. Wither. Heavy armor 12. We're going completely out of order here. And infuse. Is that everybody? Alright. Look at that. Look at everyone's boards. We're a powerhouse. Looking good, looking good. Everybody's in the thousands already? Beautiful. Let's do this. Oh yeah, we also have a ton of gold. From all the loot and everything we got from killing animals and all that good stuff. We gotta really start planning our licenses better. Alright, we'll give this to Bosch. Increase his abilities. What about armor here? Oh, look at that. We actually got something where 3 people can use for once. Nice. We got a survival vest for Fran to make sure she stays alive. No, damn it, not Vaan. Alright. Immune to poison and sap. Already have one of those. Rose Corsage. Immune to silence. Oh, disable and immobilize. Yeah, I'll get 2 of those. Let's see here. Raises strength when character has full health. Yeah, I'll give that to I'll give that to our bunny girl. Alright, we're good. Let's do this. We got missions to do, people to see, things to kill. Have you learned of the stones? Oh, we gotta talk to the elders. Gotcha. Hey, are you guys old? Gareth Herder. Oh, I want fine cheese. If you would pass through the wood, be wary of places where mist runs thickest. Thick mist. Greetings, your traveler, yes? Ah, here we go. You have the look of someone who wishes to know something. Ah, Nethicite, you are not the only one who has asked me about this. Magicite contains within a great power, thus having we worship the stones from the beginning of time. Ask the other elders. Alright, what about you, dude? No? Let's see, are you an elder? No. Are you an elder? No. Ah, these two are. Hunters the war chief saw on the plains. I is Supainlu's brother. Kadlu. See, I don't know anything about the stone. We need to talk to the High Chief. Okay. On to the High Chief. Yes, it's a soupy mist. I am going to pause the game and raise the game's volume just a little bit. There we go. Alright, will you guys let me talk now? Elders could not help. I would like to meet the Grand Chief, please. Pretty please. Must learn more about Nethicite. Not turn back now. Tell your great chief I'm the royal line of Damascus, the direct descendant of Dynast King Wraithwall. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. But look at my clothes! I'm definitely a royal general. Oh, these guys are super helpful. Meet with the chief. There's no turning back now. Oh, he's badass looking. Look at that dude. Oh, yes, you brought me a tennis ball. Glorious.
This Nethicite. You have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone.
Don't throw it in the fire.
Different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of Nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the Nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwall flow through your veins, you cannot wield Nethicite.
Cannot wield it. So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself. and I can accord her no help at all.
God, I love the language in this
Still,
game.
even if you knew how to use the nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst. A terrible longing to drink the world dry.
That's foreboding.
Power of man and of magic.
Uh-oh.
Of good and of evil. It is often those who desire nethicite whom the nethicite itself desires.
Oh! Young Prince.
Larsa?
We love Larsa.
To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents.
Yes.
Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Bur Omasace. With the blessing of His Grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace?
No.
How dare you say that?
She wants
the Empire
war.
Attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Hostage time.
Rustler.
You
Nope.
saw him, didn't you? Like at the king's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find them.
Vaan has joined the part. Wait.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
Yes.
I had other reason to invite you.
Tell me.
There is someone I'd like you to meet waiting on Baromises.
Who is that?
An enemy. And an ally also.
Ooh.
You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
It's a surprise. I put them in a bow and put them in a box. And you're going to pop out and go,
That also
surprise!
likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
I love how flowery all the royals' language is. And then you have Vaan. It's like, yeah, he's alright. He's cool. He's not bad.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Jagd Remuda. Once we're in Jagd, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Jagd Yensa, right up to Wraithel's tomb.
Yep.
Skystone that works even in Jagd. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Adventure.
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
What's Bosch wearing? Is that a
Here
shirt?
to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
I like that Balthier thinks he's the leading man. Like, does the shirt just go here and then have, like, straps on the shoulders? Like, how's that work? So you will leave. Take this as a token of our parting. Killer bow and a quiver of onion arrows. If you want to ride a chocobo, I have spoken with the Moogle. She will not charge you the first time. Chocobo time! Yay! Come on, little Gertie! Gertie, 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 Gertie. Alright. Where will we even be going at this rate? Welcome to the worst part of the game, the chocobo. What's wrong with the chocobos? Oh, Echo, why don't you take a nap? Gotta stay nice and refreshed for your stream. Oh, the time limit. Yeah, I can see how that's frustrating. Like, why would they... What's the point of having a time...
This one was a success.
Wow, I'm impressed, Vaan.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca it is hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
Yes!
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet, never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
I just realized Bosch is a color.
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for a future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am
I
as
got
brothers.
a good feeling.
Larsa, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry.
Somebody's gotta put him in his place.
Oh, of course, Vaan would be friends with Larsa. Oh, that's funny. They're befriending the prince. Oh god, the judges. God, they're so cool. Look at that armor.
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your Honor reminds me of Zect 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Napodis.
I will not hear you malign Judge Zect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Uh-oh.
Vane took 2 of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so? He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zagabath, what of you?
These names.
Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Why does the lady judge armor have to look like a dress?
Lord Larsa has left for Baromises.
Uh-oh.
He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators. The fools think a child emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
She is badass.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Gabranth, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
Her armor makes her look very regal.